So not a very good match yesterday from Coco Gauff all around. Just her game was not working for her. The forehand wasn't there, the serve wasn't there, and it is very clear she is under a lot of pressure. I think she needs to take a little bit of a back seat from the game, take some time to relax, and grow her strokes from the ground up. Because what you can tell is her forehand is just not natural. It's a very unfluid, very forced motion, and she really needs to think about all her shots to get it to go the right way. She can't just trust the shot and release on it. And that's a big problem. When she's playing players who are worse than her or less athletic, she can get away with it. She can just keep the ball in play and rely on her speed and her backhand and stuff. But against a really good player like Naomi Osaka, who's like very solid and very strong all around, it will be exposed. And even if Naomi Osaka wasn't beating Coco Gauff to her forehand, that means Coco Gauff was giving her easy shots where now Naomi Osaka could attack to her backhand, and now Coco Gauff can't even use her strength to her advantage. But another thing I'd like to add with Coco Gauff's camp is that I think they do a very poor job dispelling pressure from her. It is very clear that Coco Gauff is under very high expectations, maybe higher expectations than anyone else in the tournament, and she feels the pressure from the crowd and the desire to win, and she feels the crowd wishing for her to win, and she feels like she needs to deliver, and she's under a lot of pressure, and her camp does an extremely poor job. And all the coaches she's had in the past few years, they all do an extremely poor job dispelling pressure from her and making her feel more relaxed, more comfortable on court. They're really on top of everything that she does. They're always like, come on, Coco, come on, come on. And they're just like giving her so much like encouragement and so much like feedback and so much engagement on every shot that Coco Gauff feels like she has no room to breathe. She has to deliver on every shot or she's going to be letting everyone down. And they also display a ton of bad body language anytime she doesn't hit a good shot or if things are not going well for her. You can see that if the momentum is trending the opponent's way, Coco Gauff's camp is like, and they get like really negative and like visibly upset, and that's a big problem, and Coco Gauff sees that, and that doesn't work for most players, and it certainly doesn't work for Coco Gauff. So I think Coco Gauff's mom, team, family, coaches, everyone, they need to do a better job of relaxing her and letting it be. And if it's a match against Naomi Osaka where at a point it's clearly not going to happen, it's not worth it to just like keep encouraging her and keep pestering her to do better. You gotta just let her find her own game and find her own rhythm and let the game come to her naturally. Build her game up the right way rather than just forcing yourself to try to win 1 point, one match at a time, because that's non-sustainable. You need to develop a strong foundation for her going forward.